I set out today. The hope was to find Porcini. Porcini are difficult to find, and when you do find them, usually you're fighting against maggots, flies, creepy crawlies, slugs, snails, you know it. They all want a piece, but when you find a perfect one, you think today's trip is worth it. Long way to go though for one mushroom. Just as well I found a few more. Right y'all, today we're in the woods. Got me basket and stick, and just in case I've also got a carrier bag. Today we're out for Porcini chanterelle. Now middle of September, quite damp, and trees are combination birch and some other trees. I think they're birch. So we should also get some birch bolletus as well as the real Porcini. There should be some birch bolletus. So move quick. Now, you're probably used to watching the videos where people go in and stop and they find a mushroom, but you don't just walk in and find mushrooms. You usually have to walk for quite a while. Here we've got some birch. Clean. A bit spongy, a bit slimy, it can stay. Also spongy, slimy, it can stay. Quite hopeful. Had a warm summer. Had a few downpours. So you never know. Not too dense. Something. Yep. It's one of them. Bit chewed up, but there's a good chance of being some meat in it. Oh. Maybe we need a bigger basket. Straight away, have a look across here. Another one. Okay. Get my hand around this one, it's a huge one. But once again, almost guaranteed to be creatures in it. Oh, wait a minute. I've even spotted this one. This is more like it. Yeah, that's a good size. Less than 5 minutes in. Oh, it's been chewed up. That's a shame. And there when you actually open it. So what happens when it's a bit too wet. Well, let's carry on. Up ahead, up ahead. So it's a case of, do you get there before the maggots do? It's always a battle. Bit chewed up. Alright. Another one. Well, this one feels a bit more solid. Wait a minute. I didn't even notice this one around here. Right. This. Time to get the bag out. It's like this usually means we're a few days too late. They've grown, they've blown, when they're that size. Here's a couple of little things which look like chanterelle, but they're not. False chanterelle. Wait a minute. Oh, these look a bit more promising. A bit more solid. Oh, he's a tiny one. Well, it's not that tiny, but it's in better nick anyway. Oh yeah, solid cap. It's a double that's clean, beautifully clean. This one. Slug damage, but actually stem looks reasonably clean. Well, this is what it's like with the Porcini. You find a group and you won't be here minutes, you know. I'm already overloaded. Not seeing anything obvious from here. I should maybe head back to the car. Bring these back to the car. First, we'll head further down. Ditches are usually good spots. Here. Nothing obvious. Give us a shout if you see something. I'm moving a bit quick. I'll just head down to the bottom and then walk back in through the woods. Oh, there's a little something, but what is it? Slime ball. Trees. Looks like a good little area. Oh, there's two of them there. Little one and a bigger one. Oh, that looks like a, yeah. Now, this is what you want to fill your bag with. You can get a whole lot of them to look like this, a whole bag's worth. Get them before they open up. Before the maggots, slugs, creepy crawlies get on them. This is solid, every ounce of this. That's a good weight. Fetch a fortune in the market. You get, I'm not sure about this one. See, that feels okay as well. And it actually is a really good one. Solid. Feels good too. Yeah, that's ideal. You could spend a whole season and not find one of these. And then now in 10 minutes I've overfilled my basket. But you need them for drying. Keep my eyes peeled here because this is obviously a good spot, but I'll get it on the way back in. Further in there, I can see what's going on here. Check this out. Oh, I think this is one of those they call the Swilus. Slimy, and I'll leave it. that could stay. Well, I actually missed that one. Maybe it's not much to miss. Get chewed up. Or is it? That's just superficial. Yeah. By the weight of this, there's the creatures that make such a mess of it. And he's not going in the basket. He was in the basket. Be nothing left by the time I get home. That actually has got a good bit of meat on it. That one can stay. Easy to miss them. Now I always walk down one side. So if there's anything growing on this side of the trees, oh, I missed that one. How could I miss something that size? The camouflage is perfect. It's solid. It looks chewed up, but it's solid. Again, superficial damage. The cap is solid. That's a good one. Good bit of meat on that. Well, I'll keep going. Yeah, I'll keep going further down here. I'll walk in and then I'll walk back through the middle. I hope to see something in this little opening. These little areas is usually a good spot for them, but there's nothing here. Let's get in there. Well, straight away, this is what happens when you're a few days too late. That was a biggie. So was that. And so was that. But I'm too late. They've turned to mush. Right. Let's get them from inside. Certainly no chanterelle, mind you, isn't it? It's not exactly a great spot for chanterelle. But when you go further in here, there'll be more chance of them as well. Right now we've got space for them. I'm thinking if I do come across a batch of chanterelle, I might as well leave them. But I won't. Unfortunately, sometime in these darker parts, not so great. Where the sun don't shine, there's a little birch. I'm not going to bother with it. Well, I can't be here every day, so that's the result. Arms are starting to tire. Need to get back to the car first and walk back along. Here's another one. Riddled. Too late. Oh, that's a chanterelle, and I'm picking it just because it's one on its own. One little chanterelle. Yeah. I can find room for you. I'm going to head back on the other side of these trees, all the way back to the car, empty these, see what we can find on the other side of the trees. Again, more that would have been here a few days ago would have been good. Now this is a real forage. No cutting to only when you find a mushroom, because in reality you will do a lot of walking around finding nothing. Okay, through there I'll see something. I think I see half a porcini. Oh wait, I spotted the other half, both halves of it. And somebody went for a chew. Now it's been knocked over, but it's clean. A lovely clean piece. And the other half, oh yeah, very clean. Definitely what it's all about. I suppose that's why it's called the penny bun. Hiding in the grass, it looks like a bread bun hidden, but it's a good heavy one. Clearly still got all its meat. That's what it's all about. You find you got to get there before the creatures, logically, out here in the woods. They're here every day, I'm only here every week. Well, that was surprising. I don't usually find them put away in there. Oh, spotted something in the distance. Did you? forgotten before we even get there. A few little button chanterelle. Nice, but nicer. Hang on a second, almost stood on these. Nope, slimy sweeluses. But these aren't. These are beautiful. Listen to that. Oh yeah. I mean, you can feel them as soon as you touch and you pick it up. You know it's a spotless one. Another fairly purple. I mean, you don't get them like that. Finding them that clean. And this one, I can hear it's got stuff in it. Which is a surprise because this one's well open for some reason. Oh, creatures haven't got there. Well, they have got slightly there. That's just slug damage. You don't mind slug damage because you know they're out of there. They eat and they go. It's the maggots you don't want. But this, it's got meat in it. It's a good one. Pretty. What's this one? Oh, that's. Ooh. Yeah, don't like them ones. Can't eat them. Can't eat them. I don't like them. I'm not a mushroom expert. I'm a Porcini and chanterelle expert. I'm not an expert at nothing. But oh, a giant birch. A couple of birch ones, but you know what? Any other day I would have taken them. But right now, I want to get back to the car. I'm thinking you should only pick what you need, but the problem is these might not be here next week. These will be jarring, drying, preserving. A little chanterelle to add some colour. More birch. Again. On another day, I would have taken it. Day when you don't find any porcini, you'll take anything. A day like this, and last week. I mentioned last week. A day like this, you could afford to leave a few. I need to devise a method of hands-free mushroom picking. I need a backpack. That's what I need. Backpack. So this arm isn't sitting carrying this all the time. Because when I do see a mushroom, I want to stop, put everything down. Let the eye look in here. See anything in the distance? Nope. Wow. I'm not even half an hour in. I'm tired. I'll get back to the car. I'm scared this little area still has something that I've not spotted. That's a birch. Oh, sorry. Nice, but you can stay. And I think that's first location checked out. And I'll unload these into the car. Good load, but I managed to walk past this one just to get here. That's a beauty too. Classic fat stipe. Small head, but clean, very clean. Yep. So after my first half hour, a little few in a bit. Have to go back in again to another section. See how we get on there. We're now in an area of a bit more denseness and almost 100% birch. So let's set off straight away here. Well, never took long, and it's clean. Stem's not clean. And that's why they threw the top away unnecessarily. The top was clean. But let's wander a few yards in. Oh. Chanterelle. And more chanterelle. So, might as well. They're not huge, but they're chanterelle. Yeah. Not one of these that sit here and clean them in the woods when I've plenty of time. I don't have plenty of time. I'm here for the porcini, so these. Oh, this one looks big. That's a beast. Taking that one. But nice, but we're not here for them. We're here for the big brown ones. I'm not sure what we're going to find here in terms of the big brown ones. We might be sidetracked by the chanterelle, unfortunately, here. I can't leave them. Find them, I've got to take them. Oh, that's one of those orange ones. Don't get many of these. Forget what they're called, but they are good. They're people don't take these because when you cut them in half they go blue. But they're supposed to go blue. They're one of those what? It's okay if they go blue type. If I get its name, I'll let you know. Right now, I don't know it. But I can see what looks like a couple of overgrown ones which probably get left. But I'll give them a wee feelie. One there. One there. One there. Actually feels okay. Stem's not so good, but the head is okay. As soon as I get back, I'll separate it. Separate the head cap from the stem. This one. Oh, this one's a lot more solid. Appearances can be deceptive for some reason. The creatures haven't got to this. And that one actually does look clean. Goes way down. It's got a very long stipe. Yeah, very often you get them this size. It's huge. Obviously hidden in amongst all the grasses. Oh, just spotted another one across there. Is he under here and is he protected from the creatures, I wonder? Yeah, feels okay. Shh. Again, growing out the grasses. A long stem. Again, hasn't been eaten. It's a surprise. There's a lot of clean ones today. Don't know why. Careful when you go into these dense ones like this. Easy to get lost. Always stick to within distance of hearing cars. Know more or less where you are. It could be a bit dodgy in here. So hopefully this makes it worth my while. Nope, Sweelos' little patch of slimies. Not touching them. More, no shortage of these slimies. Not touching. Come on. Something up there. Of course, you will probably find a lot more of the birch ones, which today I'm going to be leaving. A couple of birch there. Another birch here. But I don't have time or basket space for them. Another one. Really targeting today Porcini and chanterelle. More birch. I've already said. On another day I would have been taking them. But today, big chanterelle. And I can see some more up ahead. In a basket. Oh, while on the ground, I spotted. Could you spot the Porcini? Get around this tree to get to it. I spotted some chanterelle further up ahead. First, the gold, or the slimy. So camouflaged. Once again, sheer perfection. How difficult was that to spot? How difficult was that to spot? And completely camouflaged. And you get, and yeah, up ahead. Thought it might have been leaves. Thought it was wait a minute before we get to the chanterelle. Another nicey. Yeah. See, now that's what you don't want to see. You take the stem, remove it immediately, and hope that not too many have got into the cap. But the cap at the moment looks very clean. Cap is clean. But as you can see in this, completely maggoted. Cap's good. Cap's where most of the flavour is though. Strongest, best flavour is in the cap of a Porcini. Stem's good, but I just spotted a bit of a field of chanterelle here. And in the distance, some brown ones, but first, oh, hang on. I've spotted these, if you can see them. But first, I've spotted well, one or two, at least one beaut. It's an absolute beaut. But you can never see that until you've picked it up. But this one looks spotless. It looks in perfect nick. And again. Perfect. But hang on. Get these chanterelle, but while I'm here, there's a couple of couple of brown ones need attention. This mushroom I'm speaking about. No, that's not a good one. This one. Hang on. I'm actually going to work back the way. Got my bags here, so I know where to come back to. But first, before I lose track, I'm going to work back because I spotted this and this and and that and this and those. Hang on, this is ridiculous. And these. And as I look further ahead, there and up there. Yeah, I was going to walk back to the bag, but I'm going to have to bring the bag with me. Oh, hang on. Dumbass. Got a bag around my shoulder. What a dumbass. Bag around my shoulder. This is what happens. Right, let me get them from the far end. Let's get these first. This is just peachy, peachy, peachy. Just unbelievable. Just when you think it's been a good day. Oh, this one looks good. Yeah. Stem actually feels a bit dodgy. No, it's just soft, but it's clean. Oh, there's a little one. What about those big ones? What's a birch? I'm actually going to leave you. You can stay. You're a birch. That one's. That's what happens when the blow. That's a blown one. This one might be a blown one. They're the little creatures that cause the damage. You can go back eating that, but this one actually is okay. It's chewed up, but it's superficial. In the bag. Lose my way now. Head back, because heading back is where they all were. And this one does look especially clean. I can see where my bag is now. I'm not lost. I was getting a bit worried. Just hope the stick's there. But this one is. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. This hasn't been touched. How do they get to this size? Stem has been touched. But I'm actually going to put it in the bag and make a point of when I do get back. Immediately separate stems from heads. This is a beautiful little one here as well. Beauty. It's not even a porcini, what we're doing. This one is. And this one I'm almost sitting on is nice. I'm going to need an extra big drying machine, I think. Extra big drying machine needed. Oh, little one. Like when they're like this, they're so camouflaged, they're incredible. But it's a nice one. Yeah, it's small. These two look particularly nice. Yep. Little but perfect. So rooted in. There's just so many beautiful ones today. It doesn't often happen. Usually when you find lots, it tends not to be great quality. That's a birch. But coming back. Oh, don't like that. See, if I had a free hand, I would probably have got the knife out and chopped that. But again, as soon as I get back, that's getting sliced. Stem's getting removed. Little one. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, there's a couple here. That's the job. Yeah, I'm getting sick of saying it, but that's perfection. I say one's perfect and then I come across this thing. Why do they call you the penny bun? Penny bun. Oof. Get one and then the next one's even more perfect. I'm looking around all the time. Of course, I did stop here for the chanterelle, not for them. I'm going to have to head back to the car. This is just mad. There you go. Again, separate from this one. Looks nice. He looks good. Not perfect, far from it, but the head is solid enough. This one looks goodish. Yep. And there's a wee snail which, sorry mate, you've got to get removed because you'll finish off eating this mushroom. Lovely. Oh, look, here's another two. And that is nice. Close to perfect. But I'll get this one first. These two in the bag. Is that little crop done? Oh no, I want to speak to that. That's right, I was stopping here because this is where I started finding them. You. I was actually only stopping here for the chanterelle, but probably leaving you. Not leaving you. I'm not leaving you. A second. This one looks a bit too big. And there's a couple here. This one might be, that feels okay. Alright, this one doesn't look alright. I think this one could be. Yeah, I'm leaving that. This one looks good enough. Just spotted one out the corner of my eye there. Oh, wait a minute. This one is the ones you'll leave. Nothing left. This one is solid. I've just spotted one. It looks particularly nice. Down here. And it is particularly nice. Got a slug on it. Slug can go. And again, clearly blown too late. That one's dried up. That one. That nice little clean one. But yeah, nice, beautiful little clean one. Absolute beaut. And another one. This is what happens when they dry up. That one there's the dried up one. I don't know what happens to these, why that happens. But they're dried up. And that's the opposite, that one's blown. Huge one over here, but once again, I think it could be, well, wait a minute. You see it's blown, but actually, how do you even get to it? Well, it should be blown, but actually feels all right. Feels very heavy. Is it heavy with mushroom or with creatures? It's going in the bag. Now we'll have to get my other bag out. For the chanterelle. You need more bags. And here's the chanterelle. Like I say, no time for them, but you have to get picked. Slightly wet, but the amount of rain we've had lately here, that's why they're here. I'm not expecting to find dried ones. More careful with my stick, could easily lose it. Alright, spotted another couple of these. Yep, they look good. Almost missed them, don't know how. I do know how because it's just everywhere you look. Nice. And out the corner of my eye, what do I see? Yeah, another one. That's nice. Sight for sore eyes. An absolute sight for sore eyes. You know, you can go years and not find one. I've gone half an hour and I don't know where to put them all. I'm going to be busy drying, busy jarring, busy frying. Oh, some nice big chanterelle there. Let me put these in the bag first. Chanterelle, chanterelle, chanterelle. Golden apricots. Nice big meaty one too. And I just spotted it. More chanterelle across there. The good thing with chanterelle is they're easier to spot because they tend to be more orangey. These ones might be too wet. That isn't. Let's see. Yeah, bit wet. Bit wet. Go back to the car to carry on. What the hell do I do? Next to my hand. You know what? Actually feels okay. That's so weird. Mushroom that size should be blowing. But there's another one. Size compared to my hand. This one. The bottom's not good. That's what you expect. The top's coming. But again, I'm going to separate that. But the one I did see from way across there was this monster. Is that the biggest I've ever found? You know, obviously it's not going to be the best condition. You know what? It will get separated. Well, I just spotted one down there. Oh, there's another one down there. I'll get separated from its stem very quickly when I get back. That way if there is anything, if the head's still clean. It's not getting too heavy to carry. This is ridiculous. And the worst of it is, every few yards, this one obviously does look nice enough. No, this one I couldn't even see. Couldn't even see that one. And this one. this long ferny grass, getting the weirdest, longest stipes, but it's spotless new slug can naff off. And the one that I did spot that I came for in the first place is this one. Another long stipe. There's a slug waiting to dig its way in. Sorry, slug. This is mine. Plenty of food for you out there. You don't need to eat my mushrooms. I can't even see. I was almost stepped onto this. Almost stepped on the thing. And another one. No way. Very clean looking. So when I set off, I wondered if it was going to be a good day for mushrooms. Didn't come for chanterelle particularly, it was porcini, but I found some chanterelle. I also found some porcini. I'm going to need a bigger car. I need a bigger basket. I'm going to need a bigger car. At a secret location somewhere in the northern hemisphere, porcini are out. I'm way back in. Right. I'm going to get these on the way back. That one, that one. They're on the way back to the bags. First, it's kind of what you dream of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they must be perfect condition. 2 seconds, I've got to get a shot of this. This, I think, is what it's all about. You spend your whole life chasing the king bolete, and you'll never see this. Almost don't want to do this. But not quite. Almost want to leave these for someone else. Yeah, that'll be right. You know, you often find plenty of mushrooms, and you often think, wow, that's a lot of mushrooms, and 9 times out of 10 you have to throw half of them away, they're maggoted. And then you come across this, I mean, are you kidding? Are you kidding? The king bolete, penny bun, the sep, the porcini, let's call it gold.
Insomma, questo era il senso della frase. Siamo andati in onda prima. Claudio, voglio girarsi.
Potrebbe non essere escluso, questo sono tutte illazioni. Il concetto, tornando indietro, è uno. Io vorrei che una persona, un qualcuno, un chi che sia, mi possa spiegare come una Liliana trovata dove è stata trovata in quelle condizioni il 5 di gennaio, scomparsa il 14 dicembre.
Il cordino, due sacchetti per la testa, un sacchetto nero per il corpo, quindi sicuramente è stato fatto in due momenti diversi. È stata uccisa, quindi picchiata, è stata questa colluttazione, dopo è stata portata lì. Ora
It's in place now for the next lot. This lot weren't 100% dry, so they're going back on. No. Beautiful lid. $55 degrees. Yeah, that seemed to work good. And that's the machine off again.